How to Lucid Dream in 10 Minutes by Explore Lucid Dreaming. I'ma like his video, like my video, support your boy. I used to watch this guy back in the past. I ain't gonna cap. You feel me? Back when I was a kid, like 15, 16. I think even before, maybe even 14 for real. You feel me? Bro, I don't know if he's helped me or not. I kind of forgot. You feel me? I've grown a lot since then. But, hopefully this is a good video. I plan on reacting to a lot of his videos. You feel
I'm
me?
going to teach you how to control your dreams, possibly tonight, using one of the coolest techniques ever. It literally allows you to enter directly from being awake, like you are now, into a dream. That's
Does
right,
it now?
there's a way to actually do this.
I mean, well, yeah, of course you could do that. I ain't gonna say of course. Some niggas might not know that shit, but yeah, like you could definitely get to a point where you fucking meditate and end up inside of a dream. Like you kind of just get to a point where you literally could go so much inside your mind that you literally enter your mind's visual landscape. You feel me? Which is the dreams. That's where dreams happen, inside your mind's visual landscape. You could say, unless you're having a dream where you're really out of body. You feel me? I talk a lot about this type of stuff in my course, though. You feel me? That I got for astral projection, whether you want to lucid dream or leave your body. That course will help with both. I make videos also for free. You feel me? So yeah, check my shit out. But we're gonna check his shit out first. You feel me?
All you need to do is fall asleep with one thing on your mind. Watch the video and I'll teach you the exact steps so you can do this tonight.
And I will be sharing my opinion. Since I'm pretty good at lucid dreaming and leaving my body, I will be sharing my opinion. So far, I don't know. I don't know, man. This John seemed like some shit where it's like it's trying to get. I don't know.
Potentially experience an amazing lucid dream.
Let me not make no
This
assumptions.
technique allows for
too
some
early.
of the longest lucid dreams possible, and when done properly, it will take you under 20 minutes to enter the dream. It may seem crazy to go directly from the waking world into a dream, but it's easier than you think. And after enough practice, once you master how to do it, you can have lucid dreams very easily. If you are new to lucid dreaming and want to do whatever you want, subscribe to the channel.
Get to the
They
method.
will help you out. Also, a very special announcement.
Get to the method.
So if you don't want to miss
Get
out
to the method.
or wake-induced lucid dreaming, the technique I'm going to be teaching you is called wild or wake-induced lucid dreaming. I've talked about it before, but this video covers the best possible approach. Anyways, let's get started.
I've heard about this method, but I forgot what it is. So I shall be reminded. You feel me?
You can use this technique anytime you're able to sleep, but I highly suggest using it in the middle of the night. This is because you are closer to a REM stage of sleep. Basically, if you fall asleep in the middle of the night, you'll slip into a dream right away, which is extremely important for this to work properly. Set an alarm around 6 hours after you normally sleep. Then, just go to bed, and the rest will follow.
So I think we all know this method, right? Where you kind of just wake up and go. Don't they call us the wake back to bed method? We just wake up and go back to bed. That does help, but it's just that alarm shit, bro. Nah, but it's best to do it by just having to take a piss, so like drink mad water before you go to sleep, type shit. You feel me? That's one of the easiest joints to do. You feel me? And then also when you wake up, you should try to before you go into sleep, you should know what you want to do when you lucid dream or leave your body. You feel me? Then when you wake back up, you feel me? You should take your piss or whatever the fuck, you feel me? Get back in bed and then meditate and focus on that intent and then go back to sleep. You feel me? To keep it simple.
The alarm will wake you up, and now it's time to use the actual technique. Alright, so you're in bed.
Also, I like the peeing one because you just have to get the fuck out of your bed and walk to your bathroom and shit. You feel me? Because when you just wake up and go back to sleep, that don't do shit for you. You need to create a bridge where you're actually conscious, right? So you were just unconscious asleep, then you woke up. You can't just go right back unconscious. You gotta wake up. Then you gotta build this bridge of consciousness, then fall back to sleep. Because now when you fall back to sleep, you'll have that consciousness. You feel me?
It's 3 a.m. and now it's time for you to enter directly into a lucid dream. For me, it works better the faster I sleep after waking up. But you can still get up, grab some water, read a little. Just don't watch a movie or use your iPhone,
Yeah,
or
I
you will
wouldn't do
have
that now.
problems falling asleep.
Even reading a book, I'd only read a book that actually deals with what I want to do. But even then, it's like, God damn, nigga, read a book. Now I want to go back to sleep. Now the thing is, right? This you definitely can wake up immediately to go right back to sleep and have uh some kind of lucid dream or astral projection for a fact. I'm just saying that it's not like that for most people. You feel me? But if you already practice being more aware naturally throughout your whole entire day, then it's gonna be easier to wake up and go back to sleep. You feel me? And just still be conscious with inside of your dreams or out of body.
When you're ready, lie in a comfortable position. You will be here for a while, so get comfortable. If you need to move, move. If you have an itch you need to scratch, scratch it.
Thank
You will need
God.
to lie still
He's not one of them niggas, bro. Be like, yo, you gotta fucking stay still and don't move. Yeah.
for a while, so get all of these things out of the way. But again, don't overthink it. If you need to move, it's not the end of the world. As for your sleeping position, you can lie on your back, on your side. It really doesn't matter as long as it's a position where you
I will say that your back tends to promote more consciousness, but your side helps you fall asleep faster. You feel me? And because you fall asleep faster, you also tend to fall asleep a bit deeper too, which could be good or bad. It's good if you're able to be aware inside those deeper sleep states, but it's bad if you become very unaware. You feel me? So yeah.
you are not thinking about your body. Alright, so here's what you're about to do. You're gonna trick
What
your
do you
body
say?
about on your side. It really doesn't matter as long as it's a position where you are not thinking about your body.
All right, word.
Alright, so here's what you're about to do. You're gonna trick your body into thinking it is asleep while your mind stays awake with full awareness. This will cause you to enter one of the most vivid lucid dreams possible. It sounds tricky, but there is a set of steps that you can follow to do this.
All right, let's
And
hear the
These are the
steps.
steps. Close your eyes and focus on one specific thing, like your breathing or white noise in your room, like a fan or raindrops outside. This is called your anchor, and it is going
All right. I could fuck with that so far. Would I do your breath? Maybe not, only because your body. I mean, then again, nah, you could do your breath because if you're trying to leave your body, I would say maybe not focus on your breath, but you're not trying to leave your body. You're just trying to lucid dream and shit. So that yeah, you can focus on your breath.
going to help you stay aware as your body falls asleep. Everybody's anchor is different. I can't tell you which one will work best, but just remember it should be something that you can focus on while falling asleep. It shouldn't keep you awake or distract you from your goal. If this happens, pick another anchor. On the screen, here is a list of my favorite anchors.
Let me show y'all real quick. Alright, y'all got that? If you don't got it, nigga, screenshot that shit, nigga. Fuck you mean?
Once again, everybody is different, but these are some good ideas that you can try. Alright, so you want to give this anchor attention as you drift off to sleep. Lie still, forget about your body, and let it fall asleep. Focus on your goal of lucid dreaming, and your anchor to keep your mind awake and aware. This part takes practice, because it's all down to balance, but if you can find that balance, you're going to be well on your way to
This could be hard if because this could definitely work. Definitely. This is some real simple, easy shit. You feel me? Definitely. Right? But this doing all this shit might prevent you from falling asleep. Like the two biggest things that's gonna happen is that nigga that alarm's gonna go the fuck off. You're gonna try this shit and fall asleep immediately because you're just tired as fuck. You feel me? If you get up a little bit, do some shit, you'll be cool. You feel me? But then, if you're like up enough to do this and not fall asleep, you might do all this shit, but then you end up keeping yourself awake because you're focusing on that shit too much. You feel me? Then it's like, you know, especially with the talking part, is like the whole focusing anchor shit. That's not too bad, especially if it's like an external noise I'm saying that because if it's like you're breathing, you're focusing on yourself doing something, which involves you doing something, and you're aware of yourself doing something, which means that you need to be able to do something, which means that you need to be awake. You feel me? Great. You could, obviously you breathe when you're asleep too, but it's just your brain might is like I'm doing some shit. I'm doing some shit. I'm still doing some shit. I want to focus myself doing something. If it's like an outside noise and shit, it would just be like yeah. You feel me? So yeah, but then we start like talking inside your head. I will lucid dream. I will do this. It's like we start talking. You feel me? If you're very focused on those thoughts, then it's like that may cause. If you're very focused on those thoughts, that may cause you to kind of like stay awake and not be able to fall asleep. You feel me?
lucid dreaming pretty much whenever you want. After a while, you will enter what is known as the hypnagogic state. This doesn't happen to everyone, but it is very common for you to start experiencing
Let me say this too, though. Have y'all ever experienced? Hold up.
strange sensations. After
Had to get the green shit off the screen. You feel me? Because I got the green screen right now. But you ever like meditate, especially like when it's late night or when like you're tired and shit, and then your mind start making a dream in front of your fucking in front of your eyes, quote unquote. Because for me, if I meditate and I'm tired, bro, my fucking brain and shit will just start splitting off into different characters that will be having whole conversations. Then a scene will start to form. You feel me? But it's like I'll still be in my like I'll still be aware of myself in my body. And it's not like I'm literally inside the scene, seeing the scene. It's kind of just being formed inside my brain, and I see it so vividly inside of my head. It's like you're imagining some shit, but you're not trying to imagine it. You feel me? Just popping the fuck up these vivid ass scenes. You feel me? That's part of the hypnagogia state. You feel me? But hypnagogia is actually way deeper than that because when you have true hypnagogia, it's like you'll see shit, but it's like you'll be floating in black just seeing shit. Like, I remember when I truly experienced that shit, bro. Nigga, I was having thoughts one time, right? And my thoughts were manifesting as like it's like I was seeing a Snapchat screen, like a picture taken on Snapchat, and then you're typing a text on Snapchat. My thoughts, every thought that I would think would get typed out in front of my face, like it was Snapchat, and it's not like I was imagining that shit. It felt like I was in a black void just watching that shit happen. That shit was weird as fuck. And I was having other random shit pop up too. That shit was weird, bro. I ain't gonna cap. Anyway, I just wanted to mention because he said hypnagogia and shit. I just wanted to see if y'all niggas be having those times where like your brain be forming images and shit. And if your brain does do that, it's actually a good thing because it kind of shows that you're able to do stuff like this. If you're able to meditate and then like your brain which is start forming shit randomly, that means that you are a person who is able to actually kind of like just meditate or just lie down and then enter into a dream directly. You feel me? You just need to be able to stay conscious and not fall too much asleep, because then at that point you won't actually notice when you fully transition over. You feel me?
After all, you are falling asleep. You're just consciously aware of it. This means you might start having hallucinations, feeling sensations on your body, hearing noises like your name being called, and more. Do not focus on these things. Keep a clear mind. And I cannot stress this enough. This is where most people mess up, because the thrill of the experience snaps them out of it, and they
You probably shouldn't focus on it. Be aware of it though. When it pops up, be aware of what the fuck is happening, and then just let it pass. You feel me? If you hyper focus, it might snap you out the state.
lose all of their progress.
Yeah.
If you get these hallucinations, you need to allow them to come and go without losing focus on your anchor. Remember that your goal is to have a lucid dream. Any other thought that enters your mind does not matter, including the things that might be happening around you. Ignore all distractions and you will be okay. And this includes sleep paralysis, which may or may not happen. Most people never experience sleep paralysis when attempting this technique, but if it does happen, it is nothing to.
I definitely have. Not with this technique, like I'm actually trying to do this technique, but Nigga, if I wake up and go back to sleep, depending on my state, bro, my body will lock the fuck up. Facts.
Worry about. It cannot hurt you in real life, and there are ways to escape it if you really need to. I've covered all these things in another video. If you're afraid of sleep paralysis, go watch it, but just know that it will not affect your progress. At some point, you will shift from the awake state to a dream state. The exact feeling of this is hard to describe with words, but eventually, if you stay comfortable and focus on your anchor, a dream will start to form. Don't focus on it or get too excited. Just allow it to happen. Slowly, the dream will become clearer and clearer until it's time to enter it. When you feel ready, it's time to try a subtle reality check. A reality check is a way to test whether or not you're in a dream or the real world. The absolute best one I recommend.
I have very mixed feelings about reality checks. You feel me? I want to explain that in this video, but I got very mixed feelings.
Is called lip breathing because you don't need to move your body at all, and if you do it, you will instantly know whether or not the technique worked. The steps are very simple. Close your lips and try to breathe through them. If you can, and you start sucking in air even though your mouth is closed, congratulations, the technique worked and you are now lucid dreaming. You will now find yourself in the dream scene that formed earlier, but everything is more vivid and clear because, again, it's hard to describe, but you are actually there. You can move your legs and walk around while your body is asleep in bed because your mind is still awake but dreaming. And this is what fascinates me about this technique. The fact that you're actually able to do this, to enter a dream directly from the real world, is so cool, and it's definitely worth the practice. Once you've stabilized the dream so that you don't accidentally wake up, you can start doing whatever you want. This includes flying, spawning people, teleporting, or traveling around the world. Literally anything you can think of is possible. If this works, all I ask is that you smash like and subscribe because my channel has tons of tips on.
I mean, it's a alright method, you know. It can help you get some experiences and shit like that. You feel me? Will this be a long-term method? No, unless you already train yourself to have high levels of awareness. You feel me? My course kind of teaches you how to have those levels of awareness and how to build certain states inside yourself so you could just kind of naturally do this kind of stuff without having to even think about it fully. You feel me? So if you want that, links are down below. I'm ending this video right here. I love you all. Catch you in my next video. Peace. The freak out.